sleep, and breathe these 5 things in order to supersize and grow your business. Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here. How many of you know or are someone who has a stash of snacks where they work right by their desk? Me, guilty. How many of you have slept at the office? How many of you eat, sleep, and breathe the business that you are growing and supersizing? Well, there's 5 things that we want to really hone in on and make sure we're doing so that we're demonstrating that we're eating, sleeping, and breathing our business, which will, again, in turn, almost virtually guarantee that we will successfully build and grow and supersize the business we want to create in the world. Now, what is the number one thing? We want to be communicating our vision. What the heck does this mean? What does eat, sleep, and breathe something mean? It's from about the 14th century. I could not find an exact breakdown. I guess since it's a eat, sleep, and breathe something, it can apply to so many things. It's hard to find the exact origin of this particular expression and idiom. It's also a proverb, but it means that we pay massive attention. We're extremely interested in something. We are focused on it. We are all in. It's very important to us, and that's why we pay attention to it. You can think of people in relationships. When they're in love, when you're in love, you eat, sleep, and breathe the other person. When you first fall in love, anyway. When you are into a sport or an activity or a hobby or a thing, maybe it's a type of music, maybe it's a type of art, maybe it's a sport or a hobby or an activity that you love to do, you might eat, sleep, and breathe it. A lot of people eat, sleep, and breathe the Olympics. During the time that the Olympics on, they watch as much as they can. They do everything they can. They fall asleep in front of the television, watching the Olympics, etc. So how do we apply this to supersizing and growing our business? Well, number one thing we want to eat, sleep, and breathe is the vision that we have for the business that we're creating for supersizing. We want to communicate that at every opportunity. We want to continue to refine the vision and morph the vision as things happen and as we grow and build and the business turns into what it is that we want it to. Secondly, we need to focus on and pick one thing, usually one thing that's critically important to the people that we serve, right? We need to eat, sleep, and breathe our customers. That's on the side, but the people that we are here to serve, the people that we want to buy our solutions or buy the products and services that we provide, we want to make sure that we are focusing on the one thing that's most important to them. Thirdly, we want to hone our expertise based in the area that we're serving people, as well as and the next one would be to continually improve that. We want to make sure we're continually improving in all areas and aspects of our business, but we want to pick our area of expertise and we want to consistently show up and be visible in that area of expertise so that in our industry, in our business, people know that we are a subject matter expert in that. And that leads to wanting to continuously improve, meaning we have to continually be better, stay on top of our industry, stay on top of what we serve and how we serve it, know where we stand with respect to other providers and competition. We need to be aware of that. And finally, we want to be the example. We have to, when we're first starting and building our business, primarily, we eat, sleep, and breathe it, right? We have to set the example and the pace for the rest of the organization. And as we grow and add more resources in terms of other human beings running different functions, and maybe even being our CEO, then we can step back and not be the people that the rest of the people in our organization are looking up to. But before then, we need to eat, sleep, and breathe our organization and what we're building and creating if we want other people to behave that way as well. So we always want to set the example. I always say it's just like raising kids. Do as I do. You can't say do as I say and expect kids to behave in a way that's different than you're actually behaving. Same is true in our businesses. Guess what? Same is true throughout the entire world in every aspect of our life. And as a bonus, eat, sleep, and breathe something. I say make the world a better place. Make sure that the business that you're building and supersizing in some way, shape, or form makes the world a better place. And if you focus on these things, if you eat, sleep, and breathe these things for a period of time, you will create and supersize the business that you want to create in the world. You don't have to do it forever. I used to, when I was younger, think that I was going to have to keep up that frenetic pace and eat, sleep, and breathe my businesses forever. And then I realized We just have to put in the hard work and the focus and the consistency and develop the expertise and continuously improve over a period of time until we bring other people and other resources in to help automate those processes, to help make what we're creating a legacy brand, a legacy thing, or something that we want to have continue long after we are personally having our fingers in all the pies. So love to know your experience with Eat, Sleep, and Breathe. Is there something that you are so interested in, so excited about, that you eat, sleep, and breathe it? Share in the comments below. Otherwise, I will be with you tomorrow with another interesting emotion-related idiom for this month of 2022, February. We're sticking with emotions to coincide with the BU 365-day challenge. Just makes it kind of fun and easy and lets me focus in on a certain type of idiom for the month. Any questions, hit me up. Otherwise, I'll be with you tomorrow. Bye. Go eat, sleep, and breathe something.